he said you sold the tractors. So
yes, one thing is important. Kukilimbiyo kumayata. When you want to discuss the report, you should know what you are talking about.
Yeah.
Now, it's the Republic article that brought out all these things, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So, and the Republic quoted me, isn't it?
Yes.
And they also brought information about all the sales that take place, and then the part which I have played, they explain it clearly. They explained that if Mamadi Kurang sell 43 tractors and recover 10.5 million, these people sell 154, and then they recovered only 2.5% bigger than Mamadi. So that shows you stealing.
So let's be precise here. How many tractors did you sell?
That's what I mean. When people want to discuss a report, they have to see what they are talking about.
Yes.
So the figure I am quoting, I'm referencing directly from the
Republic, yes.
article.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one. So it is very clearly stated there. You know, I should not come on social media and start teaching people what is in the report. If I assume that anybody...
Yeah, he should have done his homework about that. That one is on him.
He didn't read the report. The
Yes.
boy is jumping. He doesn't have time to read a report. He is dull. You understand what I mean? He didn't consume that report. If he consumed that report, he would not say what he said. Swandi exactly mentioned that if I sell 43 or something tractors, look, the number is so important. There are very important details in whatever I did in the commission that will be talked about. Right? If I sell 40 something tractors and these people sell 150 something, and Swandi said these people, the money they make is only 2.5% bigger than mine. When they sell 3 times more tractors than mine, 300% more tractors than mine, they only make 2.5% more money. The difference between me and them, that is like 297.5% more tractors they sold than me. So this is statistics. It's in the Republican.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Kurang, I know you are very, you understand this very well because you were involved, but you also read the report. But just to simplify for our listeners, you sold like how many tractors?
Listen to me. Sabally went to coffee time.
Yes.
In 5 years, I've never been invited to coffee time to explain anything about my side of the story. I don't know why. They have called every kind of politician in the country. Maybe what I've been talking about, Peter never liked it.
Okay.
So I've never been invited in 5 years. Today I see him go there. But what I know, let me tell you, he is the person of interest. What Mamadi sold, 43 tractors, 10.5 million and deposited in central bank. Clearly, all of it was transparent. It was an open bid. The whole country was aware because the mafia didn't like the open bid. They wanted tractors. They wanted tractors to take them to KMC. I said no. This will be an open bid. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
The open bid, I did it in front of the whole Gambia.
Thank you. Thank you for that. We appreciate that.
We sold one tractor for some tractors. We sold for 1 million. Some tractor we
Wow.
sold for 800,000. Some tractor we sold for 500,000. These people went and sell. How do I call it? Latest Pajero for $5,000. They stopped. The open bid stopped the day I left the commission is when the open bidding stopped.
Okay. Thank you. So their own methodology was a restricted tender or a closed one, yeah?
Some are even worse than that. Some are more than closed. More than closed. I don't know what word you have more than restricted and closed. Is there any word more than restricted and closed?
Forbidden.
I'm very happy you call me. I'm very happy you call. You know, I like to talk to people who are fair to me. I don't, I never, politically I've argued with you many times. And we agree to disagree. I am not a subject of this investigation. You know why? When I was dismissed from the commission, Surahata Janneh, and his commissioners and Ami Bensouda and Batambedu. They investigated me for almost 20 to 25 days.
Yeah, all your transactions and your official functions, they investigated you.
Every single butut I did, they investigated me. They told me if we find one butut missing, you are going to mile 2.
Wow. Wow, that's a new revelation. We never heard of that.
That is why a lot of people are worried. When they told me that, and I went to Batambedu's office, and he told me, you need to reply to the customers. I told him I've done with that. What I have not taken cannot take me anything along to justify. As a secretary, I was in charge of the assets. I had everything that they have collected, everything that we have investigated, whether it's bullets from Yaya Jammeh's office, whether it's golden guns, whether it's jewelry, whether it's any single item. I was investigated, and it was counted to the single bullet. It was counted to all the.
Wow! So you guys were in possession of you recovered bullets as well.
No, if I don't go over things which are already in the Fatu network media, everybody.
No, excuse my ignorance, Garamo. Excuse my ignorance.
Don't delay the conversation. You want information, brother? You are privileged. Take it.
Okay, thank you. Let's move. Yeah, Tonyana, but just excuse my ignorance.
So I was when I was maybe terminated on the 10th, it was on the 25th. I left the commission, or 20 something. I don't know. So almost 20 days, they didn't find nothing.
Okay.
And there are records for that. Because they know, and I know, if I was found wanting, I would never have been talking today. Maybe I would have been in mile 2.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Because of the circumstances at that time. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
This is Gambia. It happened to many people. I always used to say in the commission, nobody will perform by me.
And what do you mean by that?
What that means is that you investigate the mafia, you found them wanting whatever, and then they come back and then find you with a needle that is missing, and then they take it against you and implicate you. That's what happens in the Gambia a lot of time. God help me. They could not implicate me. So I walked away in peace. If Surata, Ami Bensouda, Batambedu, Baimasen, and Abios's accountants and the best lawyers in this country investigated me on no friendly terms, and I left. Anybody who want to go in deep into that, you're just bullshitting people, or you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Let us talk about Momodou Sabally. He was in the commission. I'm telling you, wonderful. Go and search.
Yeah.
There is an audio, there is a video where he told the commissioners that a certain amount of money he would like to testify in closed camera. In camera, they call it, right?
Yeah, in camera, yeah.
He requested for it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for bringing that up again. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us that.
Granted. And the issue was, how did he account for $1.5 million he withdrew in cash, in hard currency? So
if just to be on the same page, it was about the 1.5 million that he wanted to appear in camera, behind the scenes.
It was a particular, there were so many withdrawals on his side, but there was a particular 1.5 million which he said he couldn't explain in public, and he said that on camera. The video is there. Go and search all the videos.
Oh, wow. Kasongo should be quiet.
Now, when you see that, after you see that, then you will go back and ask him whether, yes, he did that in camera. He did it in camera. It's a special session in camera where all the commissioners and people are. Now, ask him, what evidence did he give? That will be very interesting.
Yeah, and in your defense here, I know I'm not intervening here because you requested me, but we are having a conversation. I just want to put this out there. So that's why some people need to understand why you cannot come public about certain issues. Because, for example, whether you were present there or not, you had access to documents, you had privilege of interacting with people. You could have revealed some of those things, but that's not even a patriotic thing to do.
No, I don't have to reveal.
Exactly.
I just have
So just to put that out there, why you cannot come out public on some issues? Some will be saying, let Mamadi come, let Mamadi speak, blah, blah, blah. These are some of the things that are at stake.
Wait, let me listen. That's why I said, even some of the so-called big radio and TV stations, they don't think like you, so I'm talking to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you for trusting me.
You know, I am the only one among the commissioners and the lawyers who swear to the oath of secrecy. None of them, Ami Bensouda didn't swear to any oath. When I asked her, why don't you swear to Quran? She said, oh, I swear to Quran many times before. Surata, by mass, and they swear, but they swear the oath of allegiance, which I also swear, but I had an extra swear in front of the President of the Republic, oath of secrecy.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, everybody in the world knows Momodou Sabally gave evidence in camera.
Yeah.
It's on record. And it's a public record now. And even if it comes out, it's a public record now. It's no more. He can go and say what he said, what he did with the money. He is the person who I heard him saying, oh, Kurang should keep quiet. He wish I keep quiet. But I cannot keep quiet on information which is public. He gave in public, he said he wants to speak in camera, in closed doors. Now he should tell people that he is the interested party in this commission. I'm not an interested party. So
you were an official. He was the person of interest and subject of investigation.
That's right. And then when I left, I did not go around telling people, oh, here is the evidence. I respected my professionalism. I did it. But I said that, yes, there was corruption going on. And now people see that corruption is going on. I didn't have to tell people, here is this man take $2, this man take $1 million. I didn't have to say that at that time. Now all the evidence is out and more evidence will be out. Why do I need to have to go and clear myself when I'm already investigated to death by the best lawyers and accountants of this country? Why am I wasting my time?
Nkaramo is clean. Let him try. Guy Nkaramo is clean. He's clean as a whistle.
Let him bring it on. Let nobody even worry about that.
Yeah. No, Mr. Kurang, I don't know, you will not like me to go back on this, and I'm not seeking your opinion. But like for me, I'm definitely I find this very captivating that you were able to solve that 43 tractors for 10 million. Like, you are just exceptional. I want to say a very, 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 very big thank you. You can continue, but obviously...
Let me tell you one thing. Every single tractor we sold, my team sold under the most transparent condition the Gambia ever had in bidding. You know, that is even what caused all this. The mafia didn't even know that some of these assets could fetch money, but they didn't realize that it is when it is transparent, it can make money for the state. When it is not transparent, it makes money for them.
Thank you.
For individuals.
Thank you. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Let me give you one example. In front of the whole Gambia, we went to Kanilai, and we instituted a bidding process for a tractor. And people pay, and it's on record, it's on video. Some people have it on video, it goes open. Some people pay. A particular person paid 1.2 million for a tractor.
Wow.
And that person is even angry with me. Why? Because if I had compromised and take money under the table, that tractor would have been sold for maybe 200,000.
Nkaramo, thank you. We are proud of you, because we know from their list that they have been selling tractors for 100,000 or 2 maximum. That's what they have been selling tractors for.
You will see, that's a lie. That's a lie. I will see that the Gambians will see when they call me in parliament. There's nothing I will hide in this country.
I think that will be a good idea to relieve you of the burden that you are under right now, because you took that so-called oath of secrecy. If the parliament actually summons you, I think that will be a very good opportunity for you to just come out clean.
I think when parliament summons me, anything I have will come out.
Yeah. Now the ball is in their court.
I'm not going to go into a newspaper that they have invited me for 10 years, for 5 years, and then I go there because Momodou Sabally go there, who took 1.5 million, put it in his pocket, and then went around and then gave an explanation. I go back to the same radio. I say I'm competing with Momodou Sabally. Let them go and ask Surah Janneh or Ami Bensouda whether or Batambedu whether Mamadi is clean or not. I don't need to hear that from any journalist. I don't need to go to any journalist to prove that.
Yeah.
And they can keep talking about it. And this is the statement I will keep telling them, brother. What I tell you just now, you can broadcast it. You can tell anybody.
Yeah, we are live on Facebook. You know, actually, like about 90 people are listening to you, and I will try to extract the video and also share it on other platforms. And especially your own part, I will share everything with you. Nango partase.
Wow. This is for truth fighters like you that can just get this kind of statement from me, brother.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Nkaramo. Definitely, you know, you are doing an absolutely.
I've also seen the work you have done. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I admire the most about you, yeah. The fact that you are a by profession. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are a certified accountant, right?
I'm a chartered accountant.
Sorry, chartered accountant.
Since 1999, for 27 years.
For 27 years, Alhamdulillah, mashallah. So you see, and then.
And I'm also a trained economist like Momodou Sabally. He's not an accountant. He doesn't know anything about accounting.
Accounting long.
No, they go to Yaya, Jammeh, they say they are financial experts. To be a financial expert, you need to know both. He knows.
Man accounting long, man economics long. But I remember na economics teacher do. I am for nyala ko. In a balanced institution, accountant on ya sindi jang, ibe economics or sindi la dalal. So the fact that you have both is like, you know, you are.
I'm a chartered accountant. I'm a trained economist. It's only 1% you find it normally, but it's nothing to brag about. Not only that, I've been teaching both subjects for 25 years. Momodou Sabally only know half of the knowledge. He's just an economist. He doesn't know anything about accounting. So, but that doesn't matter. We know he tampered with money. Let him come out and tell people, you know, me, I've been investigated by Batambedu. That's why Batambedu can't get me. And then, you know, whatever I want, I can say. I've been investigated by Surahata. I've been investigated by Ami Bensouda. My communication with them is there. It's all in the files in the ministry. What the letters, I wrote them more than 20 pages of letters in those 10, 20 days before I left the commission. It's all there. And people saw it.
Mother of record.
I have nothing else to prove. They
Okay.
can go whether Mamadi is clean or not. The people who fought me and took me out, will they take me out when I'm dead? By now, they would have broadcasted everything.
Okay, I just want to have you on, if you don't mind, can you share with us, have you been in contact with the parliament formally about your potential appearance before the parliament?
No, there is no parliamentary legislation to say that there is a committee.
No, I mean like they have not in any way contacted you to possibly come and deliberate on this issue.
No, what I mean, they have not set up any structure yet.
Okay. So we still have to wait.
If they do, yeah, we will wait and see if there will ever be, whether they will vote it in successfully. If they do, and set up an inquiry committee, yes, and I'm sure they will be one of the people they will be prepared to talk to.
Yeah, absolutely.
The secrecy will end there.
All of the gloves are off.
Yeah, I can't end a secrecy in a radio station.
No, you are a professional, and we respect that. You know. No.
I've been 8 years. This has been an 8-year-old story. Did I say something I'm not supposed to say?
No.
For 8 years, no matter how angry I am. Who said I am angry? I'm not angry. I'm a professional. I can deal with anybody, enemy or friend. I just treat you fairly. I treated Momodou Sabally fairly. I respected him. You know, he should come out and tell people. Yesterday I heard him on the radio. He was saying he built 2 houses for his mother. That means how much did he build for himself and his wife? And he must have submitted, all the people who were investigated submitted a declaration of assets. He had declared his asset, and commission has not seized any asset from him. And yesterday he's bragging that he has 2 houses for just for his mom. Then okay, if I give me a why, then how many houses? When did he build that? When he was in UDP or when he was in APRC?
Kasongo manya ne malang karama. Kasongo manya ne mala.
No, yalo ni ala lafte wanya la ke dia exam on the Kurang covering the Kiri ne camera mole konyo ba ajibe ba amo ila mo ba ngamo ya ka foko 2 houses le babu ngoje. Commissioner of Mamo in the house is 2 houses only for the mother. How much for the wife? How much for the mother? $1.5 million story. I'm more than you follow up on
and we told you commission of publicly from and I think this may be a breakthrough into one of the myths about Momodou Sabally. And you publicly more be wala miracle as a corda from table. But in the for the first time. Wallahi because to be honest with you ala fenko mo jama amira ko fenta bulu kordata bulu bari ndefana for the first time ngala video ni audio men bela mo ngamo ya fo ba fo kan dinyo ko nyin korda ntelalo nyin bu ntelalo mbama e ngamo la ba fo kan
because I have so many things to listen to and I know what he said. When he writes a statement, I can browse through it in 5 seconds. So, but two compound just for my mother. Hey, even Alqurano be broken. Alqurano come more dankale. One if I found them with it. Alqurano come more dankale na be broken. Alqurano ke wanyar because ite banko wafinola. Ina de ko banko mole fentambulu. Atara kodomen tambite bulo kono kita million lete dollar roll nin dala solu. Ol tambite me explanation on men dia man koy. Ina de nin ka fobe nyala iko ilafta in camera in secret because member state secret la mo wayo kodo dapansi nyame. Ina ta state secret ai wito follow banko mole bang ibe prim para na Janneh ba follow Janneh Commission is cool. Muna ni yete men for nata yo udiol bondano video yete men for in camera luwa nata bi ko ay funti diakuya. Someone ko mota mo bebe wodla mota wal ben jamulo lu men in camera because aketa mo be nyala ko in camera granted tal. Mo men bi jamu ya fo mota wal men for mota wal fa men fa afo. Nali ya sabana luwa nyati na hey wandifa.
Tijaro bekela.
La ilaha illallah.
No kasongo amanya ne mala kasongo boyde amanya
muna yalo akara mole muntati ngaba university banna wato me watuma ate kabodan grade 12 abina dunna system o kono
ndesan
you understand ndolbe capital o kli karala nyame 1980s watuma tol boy ifanan wondifa
elando kela mino comme place wala ta dro
nadini no sinkala general da ya Jammeh bakale secretary general duwa don don malla finni ya Jammeh blodi nyola you understand
you stood a much better chance than him found yaron ko lafta dogo la
invitation also to manta isi ta classroom all kono ko ala hadi yemen na al ngoto mo jang gentle invite from the state house beauty contest al dinte school ole be mul al dindingel kina all that we are not fancy about high life wandifa Omukantol Samba. Ninto nyati ya ten Samba nola, but he went with it. But that doesn't mean that he's bright. We can sit him down and teach him whatever he is talking about. Not accounting. Sa yalo mukudol chartered accountancy. Oni odiala bi abesaji muankela kana ma pass no. But economics man for Hani University more be kada. I na wo fine na because na learn ala weakness moment in the economics. Economics for man economics for na branch so lebite. Atekadi amunyame di mathematicals and so on. Isingo wandi fa lo ko.
Yalla ko pural da male ñoo dundong la al da mole ñoo lonne.
Londo manke teacher senti. wala ite fa yolo ne tam afaneti
grandma baraka no yala mengela Sabally. You are more innovative than Sabally. You have your own creations. Yeah, understand it. About 20 years ago, you created your own institute.
Youth artists. You know how many youths we employed in Jollof 2008? You were there. How many youths we teach? How many youths we teach with our own money?
It's a youthful educate. I understand. I can empower because near more currently from a Belekai. So I think a money from maybe. I don't have any color.
One uncle radio station invite Ika prominence yala. No, one if I lay in platform I love it. Now I prefer to tell you what I feel in my heart. There's no waste time.
And I appreciate it.
More relax. There's nothing like that. Mamadi Kurang has been investigated by Surahata Janneh, Batambedu and Ami Bensouda and all the commissioners for 20 days after leaving the commission. So he's clear, and if they have anything which is remaining, those people can bring it. I am criticizing them every day. I'm not criticizing Momodou Sabally. Today I only have one question for you. Let him talk about his 1.5 billion in camera. But those people, I talk about them.
And that 1.5 million, just to be clear, was in US dollars, right?
United States dollars, yes.
Okay. Because the Facebook live, so obviously I know where he's watching with the Facebook.
You have to go online also and do research where he said, I want to give that testimony in camera. Open evidence. You must sort of request for it.
No, I can get it. I can get it. Must of knowledge.
Some people have all the videos. So I tell you what in camera. So if I send the answer to your send for in camera, I'll want to 1.5 million. Because
go alimaga kasam ko julo nga kasam ko julo play ba kasam ko sine dam ko mbad wolo nga kere la nga sen dingol
no ninga ya hara ika harasle ika sindi janale ndela ka bala fa ngata je yalla no ika men kale te ne molbe oldo kendi sifal ni musulmi sifal be de kenyale ka sala ni akuma ni samanda ka si jale konko ya muta fos fowularo to madam ko fam te kada nga ka tandi ngambulo te abulu nga confidence di yalla you understand wala benna kema because Debuga moje wadi vatenga jutala nto yalo nto we are from the poorest background to the moje la jutala no. So ni sindi jana otumo beta male be nyin kala jane ko nyin kayta kari bonina wada kayton kadintela wada dol fansa ko sai kana nyul tanku sai ni asoto wato me yanati.
Ndesan so ya sama njel ka sindi kala time o wezi ka bala faye no at least ka interact.
Janneh Commission lon Janneh Commission man kew tide o man ke fair commission tide wandi fa fona mu story dole tide o fona mu story dole what a beat bi moment
wow ngai dole ko Sabally is cooked ngala ya cook la fo pare dem cook kala
la moy ba ya Jammeh la man sakuna momo kuma da ye ya wala kumandi Mamadi kumandi Kabiri Mamadi ni kuyade Mamadi investigated for 20 days. Mamadi Kani. Then the papers all even one transcript among film. Every document that was submitted for 1 year exactly now not even one single paper filter because even that paper by paper I set up that system and they audit me by that system.
Yeah.
My system moment set up Janneh Commission ninga file or dealer. Every paper we count it. Every paper we count it. No lawyer can steal one paper. No secretary can steal one paper. No accountant like me can steal one paper. When I was living, I accounted for all the papers. All the evidence. Yalong Gambia, Equator, official and so on. No one evidence was lost in Janneh Commission until I left. But be ni data je ani kili data laje.
So I left kay tol disappear je final de.
Go for my right for information sort of.
Ngasoro.
Ni commission pareta yalong kay tol hani bi nyanta tar laje. And new video jibe ka jele file upon file wala be apiakam. Foi moje.
No jele.
Yo taje fo ya jibe foi mo file ol jele ba.
But ngaja bi be another thought provoking fanko ke ko Bentley ning Rolls Royce kumol buka fo.
In the plan we will fix another time.
No, I am in complete support of you. From Fayalon ko kulola karola dro. Ngodo bula hakili mala ngalon ko comme last time I mbem foko wolen menu ka foko e ni kura evidence ro anati. You know, Kurang out of secrecy Kurang meta of fola.
Mbati meta of fola kabi ma binga almametal bondia. Almametal we were schoolmates. Ndole ka debate nyokang in high school. Yeah, so when I was dismissed 8 years ago, he was there saying a lot of things like, I don't know what is my work. I'm a chartered accountant. You understand? I'm trained to handle papers.
Yeah.
I'm trained to know and understand information.
Yeah, but if I come malafke kamuru kudo kamera ko discuss, but the timeline between ila wafiro nila bayro teme because it ake open tender di which nata jako bilita bodaje restricted tender nara if on sa for dinta describe no memo. Okay, so the timeline between ila force wafiro nila bayo man jafanyola, right?
Call for it. Hello wafiro men open tender. Men introduce. Make commission to lawyer nada konyoko da lawyer to fole.
Hani mo.
Bana duta kuntura manta fumba fola.
Ibadu parliament ndalmu dinole to wajambo mo kumbare mo da ko.
Akonya ko lafta nyini ngai ngo akonya. Ngai ko ngato lel kay tol safa akonya ha. Ayo sale kay to men safa ngabla wono ma ngal ko open tender ngata open tender. Ni lafta nyini naje. You understand? So what dalilo le atin 40 something tractors washing up 10 million so they maybe 154 watt they only get maybe 12 million or something or less.
No, but nkaramu nyule mol fale 100 plus tractors. You are talking about Jalu? No.
That is yalo nyi asset sol benyame. You have lowest and highest. Coming, men do that ye olam coming bunkono fe on ni sol. Ni be sella santo e contractual. Sella santo e luxury other vehicles like Pajero ning Hyundai nyol.
Ni sol boy du mala do mane.
No go be du mala nga sele ni sol i kan flow wala kan. And bunkono fe on ni coming siran le laran yeta ni sol to e boto yeta tractor to ni wa tractor to yeta motor to ning how do I call it Pajero Mitsubishi Jeeps etc. ni boto yeta what they call luxury vehicles. Olamu Homalti Bentleys and so on.
Rolls Royce all.
Rolls Royce all. Then ni boto yeta keba mal found to olam landed properties. So amunta batambe di ko ka fo yalo ni mathematics wal nan ko ni moto ni kis no la ko ni wal nan ko to man ke account no ni buka kis no yala te ko we collect 1 million so sai ni nga listo sa ni nga ni listo be audit la ni ko bebe audit la ni bebe bola nyoto le wandi fa fente tulan nyoto am ne tan nyaaw nya yalo ATS lam ha ko dal nga dua ala so for another ATS la bebe seni ala low
fente la ko ma
low
ndeme ndafa mo jahali but did the interview though he tried so much. By the way, let me just say this here. Listen, he was sounding persuasive. If you listen to Ba critically with a reasonable mind, you know, he was reading a script. So even his introduction, it was scripted. Okay. So you know, in substance, you can understand what Ba was doing. Ba literally made it clear he was not going to defend the Janneh Commission, and to me that is disappointing because that Ba.
Commission was okay, but means all sheriff level was commission the sheriff is on the bar.
Garamo itaka kumo bonni nyoto
lamoy tractor when we sold that 43 they sell 153 they just barely doing your corner they scrap everything all bala staff all level final wafi they are on the commission, but they are all ballet staff, all penalty. They are from the BAS ministry.
No, Sheriff Department, Sheriff Department, Sheriff Department.
So, any commission staff, they on the ballet, except Mamadi. They all come from his ministry.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and what?
Commission staff, the commission of Surahadaning Abiosening by Mas, all Buka Fundi Bunkono. It is the staff of Ba working with Ami Bensouda. That is what you call the commission.
Well, like any side visitation or link and in disposal water sida.
Call for with the representatives of the lawyer and then the Bala staff men attached to the commission. That's what they call the commission. But Surahada Botamunekalam. Surahada will never do that. His class is above that.
Yeah, moyo fanyala kwenye integrity member is too much.
No, you see me, yalam woni fanta from board commission do. Mata nga for member bad mouth la. Mamadi don't do that. For okay.
Thank you, Nkaramo, for reminding them that. Thank you.
Yeah, so I know who did what. Landed properties, umu baleti.
Balande?
You know, let Bas stop I'm more stop Keja, but I will stop because I wish that Parliament can bring him. Whether they are toothless bulldog, but they can make anybody talk. Let them make him talk.
Yeah. I think that will be very, very interesting because near the fact that.